Hey guys, Blake here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to read a 25-foot tape measure. So you come all the way down here. You have, these are your 1 inch increments. So you got 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and they go all the way down to 12 inches. So once you hit 12 inches right here, you have equal to 1 foot. So 1F equals 1 foot. So you see how it's in red? So every time you hit a foot, if you were to go another 12 inches all the way down, you would hit 24, and it would say 2F, which is 2 feet, and this would say 24. Now, for the sake of this video, because the table's not too long, I just have to go into 17 inch. So if we go back down here, let's say to 3 inches right here. Now, you have your fractions, right? So you have, very simple, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called your quarter marks, right? So just like a quarter, you divide it by 4, you got 25 cents. Got 25 cents, you add 25 cents, you got 50 cents. So that's how I do it. So I got 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. That's just the way I learned. It worked for me. So you got 1/4, you got a 1/2 inch, you got 3/4 inch, and then you got your 1 inch mark, which is at 4 right now. Usually, depending on the tape measure you have, it might actually tell you what the increments are. And now at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys a diagram. I'm going to put out a picture at the end. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. So just to clarify, these marks right here are your quarter marks. Now, you go to these marks that are a little smaller, right? These are your 1/8 marks. So you got 8 of them. Well, sorry, you got 4 of them, but they equal 8. So you got 1/8, 3/8, 5/8, 7/8, and then you got your 1 inch, right? Down here, these smaller marks, these are your 16ths. Now you got 16 of them. So you just literally count them up. So you got 1/16, 2/16, 3/16, and then so on. So just to clarify, you have your 8ths and your 16ths, your quarters, your 0 to 1 inch, right? Now, if there's 2 ways to read this tape measure. One, you could go by how I do is you could go by the inch. Now, this is at 17 inches. So if I was, I don't know, I was cutting a piece of wood, for example, and I had to cut it at 17 inches. I could cut it just at 17 inches. I could write 17 inches. Or, you see these numbers? See how this is 13, this is 14? But this is 1 and this is 2. Now, these go for your total inches. This is for the... So, here's how I can explain it better. So, you got your 1 foot, right? Now, you're starting over. So, it's like you're starting right here. So, you got your 12 feet. You got your 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 inch, 1 foot, 2 inch, 1 foot, 3 inches. You could go by the foot. So if you wanted 17 inches, you could say, well, I need 1 foot, 5 inches. Or you could say, I just need 17 inches. Either way works. Now you see down here, you have this little black mark. Now, for those of you who know about framing, this is your 16-inch mark. Now the middle of your stud is going to lay right in the middle. So when you hear the phrase 16 on center, that basically means, imagine you got a 2x4, which is 3 inches wide. So you have about, from here's the side of it, right? Here's the side of your stud, which is what we call a 2x4, 2x6. So from here all the way to the middle of it, it's going to be 1.5 inches. So from the middle of this stud all the way to the middle of this stud. So that means you're going to have 1.5 inches of wood sticking out. So that's what it means when you hear the term 16 on center. Now, one last thing, really quick, you have this piece of metal that moves back and forth. This is for if you need to butt this tape measure up against something. This will move and it'll give you an accurate reading, well, as close as you can get. So overall, that's how you read a tape measure. I'm going to show you that picture real quick So I'm actually going to end this video. So if you did enjoy this video, you did find this educational, please leave a like, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right.